Friends, welcome to my channel, and we have ended with one more week. So welcome to another session of USA weekly market report. This market report is going to be very interesting because we have lots of developments not only from the US but across the globe, which is also impacting or driving the movement of global financial market. Now let's discuss about the happenings or the volatile moves in the last 1 week and what is about to happen in the next upcoming week. But before that, if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, hit on the subscription button and also hit on the notification bell along with the all button to get my updated video notification. Looking at the Friday close, US has posted indeed a very good close where the VIX has fallen by nearly 9.3%. Apart from that, the crucial thing or the critical factor that is haunting the global market is the Ukraine and the rising tension over there. And because Russia is involved in it, US is involved in it, and moreover, directly, indirectly, China is involved in it. So all the major economies are there, and there is a conflict that is brewing. Now, on the face value, things are looking okay, but on the ground, things looks quite different. Apart from that, because Russia is one of the biggest gas exporter and commodity is on the rise, you will definitely see an impact as far as the commodity prices and more so over the gas prices are concerned, because if Russia takes economic steps, then it would be a problem for other countries as well. So war, global volatility, basically uncertainty is something which stock market never likes, right? Apart from that, let's see what are the other big headlines before going on to the charts. So let us see. So you have the latest variant is 1.45 times more contagious than the current variant. So there is a latest variant, but the thing is, stock market discount one thing one time in a one way. Okay, if it is going down for that particular reason, it won't go down for the same reason again and again. Apart from that, yeah, so Apple has indeed made some very good profits, and it is indirectly benefiting Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway's portfolio. So this is one of the thing which you need to understand. Dow Jones, we are going to discuss all over the charts, and yeah, I think this is most of it. So let's go to the US markets Friday close, and as you can see, there has been a very strong close throughout. If you're looking at Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P 500, VIX has fallen, gold has also fallen. It is actually flat, and then oil improved slight a bit, whereas the 10-year bond yield is flat. Apart from that, yeah, natural gas is something which is rising. So as I've already said, commodity prices are on the rise, and this is a global phenomena because commodity moves in a cycle, and we are on the up cycle rather than on the down cycle. And the dollar index, because of the rate hike or the hawkish stance by US central bank, dollar index holds very strong as it stands at 97. So let's quickly analyze the charts one after another. So first of all, we will start with Nasdaq because this one has impacted the most, and we have seen very volatile moves until Friday when we have seen the Nasdaq actually recovered by more than 3%. So this is what we have here as far as the chart of Nasdaq is concerned. Now about Nasdaq, the bad thing is it has closed way below 200-day moving average. Okay, but there is a support which Nasdaq is respecting right now. It's not like it is moving from anywhere. So this is the previous support, or this was your previous support, April 2021, I think May 2021. So if you are looking at the fall, you can see it's 19%, nearly 18, 19%. So it's a very big slide that we have seen. Okay, and yeah, this is one more on the downside. So let me explain it to you. Primarily, Nasdaq started taking support at 13,262. Also, the next support we have here is about 13,000, but in case of any further volatility, one must also take this into the notice that 12,440 or 450 will also become a reality. So it completely depends upon the volatility and how this moves. Right now, what we have seen that in the last 1 week, the price chart of not only Nasdaq but all the major indices are consolidating in a range, and it is trying to create a base. Okay, so if you are looking at the short term chart, you can see how this is trying to create a base. So this is what you can see as far as the last 4 or 5 days price action is concerned, and the current range we have here is 13,260 on the downside and 14,226 on the upside, above which we will have a further short covering, and that we can see because we have to first respect the range in between which the price movement is happening, and above 14,226 the range will expand. Then we have 14,394, further 14,930, then we have 15,434. Basically, from the current price to the upper end of the range, Nasdaq have lot to cover, and you will see stock will move or give short covering moves in a much faster manner. Now, looking at the Dow Jones next, here we are. So there is a consolidation which is clearly visible. Okay, looking at the consolidation we have here, and it is clearly visible, although the volatility is very high. Even the chart of Nasdaq looks better as far as Dow Jones is concerned, because generally Nasdaq is much more volatile than Dow Jones, but the intraday volatility is huge in Dow Jones when compared to Nasdaq. But the good thing is Nasdaq, beg your pardon, Dow Jones is holding above all its important or major support level, as you can see from 33,270 or 33,300 on the downside, 33,700, 34,000, 34,490. All this major support level holds, and overall it looks like a consolidation that is on the way. And if you are looking at the trend, you will see something like this. Okay, you will see something like this, where the upper end of the range is in between 36,970 and 37,622. So this is what we have here. Probably it is expanding because we have a limited downside in the last couple of months, and the upside is expanding. Okay, this is very much visible. As you can see, the downside is flat, whereas the upside is expanding. So this is how we can see as far as the chart of Dow Jones are concerned. Now I have talked about the natural gas. Overall commodity is increasing, but natural gas is something which will have a big impact. As you can see, the moves are quite volatile, and the last couple the intraday moves went up to 7.2, 7.3. So this is the chart of natural gas futures, and there are some big moves in the uh, daily chart also. If you're looking at the monthly chart over here, so this is the monthly chart, and let's go to the line chart and let us see what's happening over here. So you can see that natural gas feature is trading at a very important zone, because above 4.67 or 4.7 we will have a breakout, right? So we will have a breakout, and then we have two more levels to climb on. We have a 4.9, we have 5.9. So these are the two levels that we are looking at, and that's where this geopolitical conflict comes into picture, because gas is something which is a daily use commodity, and if there is an impact on gas, obviously it will have a bigger impact going forward. Now talking about the dollar index, which is holding strong and obviously started moving higher again. So this is what we have here as far as the dollar index is concerned, and it not only moves higher, it moves to the highest in the past couple of months. Okay, the past couple of months. So the previous high was 96.95, and now it is comfortably holding above 97. So there has been a great move. So these are your important support levels on the downside, and an important hurdle of 96.95 get crossed. So dollar is showing enormous strength as of now. So what do we have on the upside are a couple of levels like this. So as far as the upper end of the range is concerned, the primary target we have here 99 and 100, above which it may extend up to 103. So this is what we have as far as the chart of dollar is concerned. Then again, we have seen a quite interesting thing, because volatility is falling, and it's a good sign for equity market as of now, because if you have looked my previous video, I have said that the volatility index is quite high, and it is very near to the uncertainties which we have seen, and there are only two instances where the volatility index or the VIX has risen quite high, and those are 2008 and 2020. Rest, the high that the volatility index has indeed made was like 46, or it extended up to 50. So in between 30 and 50, but we have seen a sharp drop. So the volatility index went up to 40, and from there, 36, 32, it is now trading at 27.26. So this is a very good sign about if you're looking at the CBOE. And once it started falling below 26.5, you will see further move on the global financial market. Now, what we have seen are some pretty mixed pictures, because natural gas or the commodity prices are moving higher, dollar index is moving higher, even equity market is volatile, but overall it is also moving higher. So one thing is very clear, that this inflation will cost us. This inflation will cost now the end user. Okay, so the pain will be felt in the real economy. Now, whether it is good or not, that one can argue, because in this kind of scenario, generally profits are increasing. So you will see that salaries in the private sector are increasing, but it is also to be looked how governments are responding across the globe, because this is where the big boost, or the big supply comes into the picture. And if that is so, then the overall scenario looks good. Because in the past cycle of 2004 and 7, we have seen the similar things happening, and how stock market has moved and expanded from 2002 lows to the highs of 2007. So let us see, things are really interesting. As of now, charts are volatile, but they are within their limits, so that is very important. And if things hold, sooner or later they will improve. As I have already told, the volatility is for the short term, and this near term volatility or uncertainties will help you to build a better portfolio for the long term. So, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.